Transit Tuesday. Greg Mocker, hello.
Yeah, speaking of things to be complaining about and wondering about.
We're not complaining about you.
Yeah, well, that's fine. You can complain about me too. That happens.
Never, ever, ever. I can say firsthand, Metro North let me down. And I love you guys, but the weather is slowing down the roads.
Yeah, the delays are always something. And we can read on the official thing, which is what we do to plan. Oh, it'll be every half hour or something, which is what was supposed to be on Metro North today. And then you think, well, LIRR was suspended all day yesterday because of what they had to clean. And they didn't want the switches to freeze. But then you get out there and you're standing on the platform, and the reality is it maybe isn't every, or there's a longer wait. I know. I'm just happy to be sitting here inside today. Before I head out, I think we're going to go to Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens to see about some of the shoveling and the bus stops. My colleague Jay Dow's headed out to Staten Island because it is still a mess.
Crazy.
At least the sun is out. That's definitely
that is true, and it's not freezing temperatures like the first one.
That'll totally be helpful. And yesterday, a lot of the buses were delayed. Are they any better today?
Yeah, they're working better, but they still don't have the bigger buses out, the articulated ones, the ones that look like the accordion. Just because the roads are still something, and they are still in kind of the snow plan. Staten Island, though, hit hard with that, the way the roads are configured there. But I know people are still waiting for the buses, and they want that app to work and tell them where they are.
Totally.
The
subways are running
the geotagging. But here's a bus that was stuck in Staten Island. So
and that happened yesterday. I had seen some messages from the union there that the workers, the bus operators, were concerned about setting and putting the buses out. So that was a conversation that they were having route by route and depot by depot on things yesterday.
So much snow to get through, right? So traveling our bridges, our tunnels, what do we need to know about that with this blizzard that we had?
I think that we're still in the pattern of having to deal with it, especially because it's still messy, so we have to navigate around it. Just getting out the door reminds us that this was kind of a giant thing. The mayor said they had more emergency snow shovelers working yesterday. And I think that's an example of how, when we talked about this the last time, maybe that first storm from January was like, oh, it's snowing. They had more infrastructure ready this time. They raised you can get $30 an hour.
$30, we went
and
from
they're still, that's still available now if people go to their local sanitation place to shovel. So there's more of that. I noticed just anecdotally walking around there, it seemed that the buses were cut out. There was a cutout for it. There were some. The crosswalks were clear, but we're going to check on that today because there's still
What about, before we let you go, how about New Jersey Transit?
Yeah, it's back, but that's speaking of delays. And I ride that too to go see my family sometimes, and the app doesn't update. The website crashes. They know all this. But they had the snow out there. Another reason sometimes things get delayed and canceled, the availability of crews. So they got to be able to move around too. I know it's back now, but it's delays, which goes to planning, and you just sometimes can't. Hopefully there's understanding with the boss or where you got to be.
Totally. I mean, NJ Transit's a constant work in progress.
Work in progress.
We love that.
Much like myself. Greg,
All
thank you so much for that report.
See you
You're going to head out
on.
there and give us a little bit more to stay up to date on the roads and the rails and much more. Follow Greg Mocker on the gram and visit pix11.com. Hardest working man in showbiz right now.
Oh, yeah.
Greg Mocker.